Today's Chronicles 11:39. Zelek the Amorite, Naiah the Berahite, the armor bearer of Joab the son of Zeruiah, Ira the Ithrite, Gareb the Ithrite, Uri the Hittite, Zabad the son of Adina the son of Shiza the Reubenite, the captain of the... It goes on and goes on. Number 12. Now these are that come to David, to Zilach, while he yet kept himself close because of Saul the son of Kish, and they were among the mighty men, helpers of the war. They were armed with bows and could use both the right hand and the left in hurling stones and shooting arrows out of a bow, even of Saul's brethren of Benjamin. The chief was Ahiezer, then Joash, the sons of Shemab, the Gibbethite, and Jezer, the sons of Azmathveth, and Barachah, and Jehu the Antothite, and Ishmaiah the Gibeonite, among men of 30 and over 30, and Jeremiah and Jonan and Joshabad and the Gedrathite, Eleazar the Jeremoth, and Beilah and Shemiri and Shephati at the Haruphite. So Elkanah and Uzzah and Azariel and Joazir and Joshbim and Korhites and Joelah and the Gadites there separated themselves unto David into the hold of the wilderness, men of might and men of war, fit for the battle, that could handle shield and buckler, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were as swift as the roes upon the mountains. Ezra the first, Abadiah the second, Eliah the third, Misha the fourth, Jeremy the fifth, Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Jonah the eighth, Bazar the ninth, Jeremy the 10th, Mara the 11th. These were the sons of Gad, captains of the host. One of the least was over 100, and the greatest over 1,000. These are they that went over Jordan in the first month, when it had overflown all his banks, and they put to fight all them of the valleys, both towards the east and towards the west. And there came of the children of Benjamin and Judah to the hold unto David, and David went out to meet them, and answered and said unto them, If ye be come peacefully upon me to help me, mine heart shall be knit unto you. But if ye be come to betray me to mine enemies, seeing there is no wrong in mine hands, the God of our fathers, look thereon and rebuke it. Then the Spirit came unto Amasai, who was chief of the captains, and he said, Thine are we, David, and on thy side, thou son of Jesse. Peace be upon thee, and peace be to thine helpers, for thy God helpeth thee. Then David received them and made them captain of the hand, and there fell some Manasseh to David when he came with the Philistines against Saul to battle, but they helped them not, for the lots of the Philistines upon advisement sent him away, saying, He will fall to his heads as he went to Ziklag. There fell to him a Manasseh, Adnah, and Jorah, and Mir, and Jorah, and Zillah, captains of the thousands that were in Manasseh. And they helped David against the band of the rovers, for they were all mighty men of valor and were captains of the host. For at that time, day by day there came to David to help him unto it was a great host like the host of God, and there the numbers of the bands that were ready armed to the war and came to David and Hebron to turn the kingdom of Saul to him according to the word of the Lord. The children of Judah that bare shield and spear were 6,800 ready armed to the war. Of the children of Simeon, mighty men of valor of the war, 7,100. Of the children of Levi, 4,600, and Jehoiada was the leader of the Aaronites, and with him were 3,700. And Zadok, a young man, mighty of valor, and of his father's house 20 captains, and the children of Benjamin, the kindred of Saul, 3,000, and for her too the greatest part of them had kept the ward of the house of Saul. And the children of Ephraim, 20,800 mighty men of valor, famous throughout the house of their fathers, and of the half tribe of Manasseh, 1,000. Okay, and the children of had understanding of the times to know that Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200 in all. And Zebulun, such as went forth to battle, expert in war with all instruments of war, 50,000 which could keep rank. They were not of double heart. And the Naphtali, 1,000 captains, and with them with shield and spear 30, and 7,000, and the Danites expert in war 20, and 8,600, and the Asher such as went forth to battle, expert in war 40,000, and on the other side of Jordan of the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh, with all manner of instruments of war for the battle, 120,000. Wow. And these men of war that could keep rank came with a perfect heart. Oh, really? That's how they did it in those days. To Hebron to make David's king over all Israel, to make David king of all Israel, and all the rest also of Israel were of one heart to make David king. That's wonderful.